Hey beautiful ones, I'm just going to speak really softly because my baby girl's asleep in the car. But I just wanted to share an analogy that I was sharing with my team about what we're actually doing in the soul, helping women to change the trajectory of their life. So many of you in here are really grappling with this idea that you can actually have your soulmate. You're like, yeah, right, Lucy. You just don't believe it. You're like, that's over there, like on planet Mars. It would be easier for me to go to Mars than to get to attract my soulmate, especially during COVID. But that's not the truth. It just means that you're out of alignment with your greatness. You're out of alignment in your belief systems and in that deep feminine knowing that you're abundant and you can have whatever it is that you desire. To you, you're just like, yeah, that's just the part of law of attraction that I can't actually get to work for me. But the law of attraction doesn't discriminate. We can all have whatever we put our mind to. That's the beauty of this abundant universe. But you're either in the worldview that life is being done to you and you're a victim and all of these past circumstances are why you can't have it, or you're like, yes, all this shit has gone down in my life and I am the creator of my life. I am the creatrix and I am gonna do whatever the fuck I need to do to set this story straight, to up belief systems, up level the story that I'm telling about myself, up level the story I'm telling about love, up level the story that I'm living into. Because some of you are looking at bleak futures. You're not excited about 2021 and you certainly aren't excited about 2020 because you're not choosing to thrive. You're so deep in the thick of the mud of your life and that's all you can see ahead of you is just mud. That's not living, that's surviving. That's major scarcity. And it's not who you are. That's me not diminishing that many of you have gone through struggles and are going through struggles right now in COVID. But I am saying that it's a choice because we can all get ourselves out of that mess when we get the right support. And the container that I hold in Soul to Soul is like nothing else you'll ever experience. The way people describe it is this is a vortex of love. It is the safest thing that I've been a part of. Lucy invites only A players into this space. And A players meaning an attitude, women that are ready to do whatever it's going to take. So they feel safe to open up, and constantly women are sharing with me, I haven't even shared these things with my best friend. I haven't even admitted these things to myself. That is the only place that change can actually be born, when you're willing to take your guard down, to take wall by wall by wall down so we can get to your core essence and then amplify that. So essentially what it's like is many of you, well not many of you, all of us have had things happen to us to varying degrees, whether that's heartbreak, whether that's loss of dear people that we love, rejection, abandonment, abuse, physical, emotional, illness. There's a string of things, right? So essentially it's like having a really big, sharp shard of glass in your arm that is lodged. And what many of you are doing is you're putting a band-aid over it, you're putting a long dress over it to cover it up. There's no shard of glass. I'm fine. I'm good. I know that, the universe will sort me out. The universe will just maybe one night do some surgery on me when I'm asleep. I'm serious. Like, this is how you are behaving with your life, your precious life. The shard of glass does not just dislodge itself. You need to have the top surgeon with the right equipment who's going to take a lot of care in how they cleverly and articulately take this shard of glass out, so not to cause more damage, to leave you a beautiful, clean wound that is going to heal really fast because it's done the right way. Is it going to hurt? Yeah, it's going to hurt, but not for long, because it's costing you a lot more to get this shard of glass in with a lot more and health complications by you just acting like it's not there. This is the same thing with your life, and I just wanted to put it into this context where you can really grasp it and to see how ludicrous it is to have got this shard of glass, aka your fears, your wounds, your not enoughness, all the shitty stories you're telling, all of it, and yet you're just like not doing anything about it. The support is always here, but you're going to have to get off your beautiful butt to say, I'm not willing to put this off. I'm not willing to get infection that could lead me to die with this shard of glass, because that's the truth. Many of you are suffering so much. You're so numb that you can't even feel. You're in so much pain that you don't even realize how bad it is. So if you're serious about changing your life, you've got to be willing to face the music. You've got to be willing to face yourself, because it's going to have you rapidly ascending and changing your life and attracting in the right people, the right opportunities, the right man. Because one of the things that women learn to master by working with me in my proven process is to trust themselves, to trust that they are enough, to trust that they're going to know when the right man's in front of them, to take bold risks, to put themselves out there unapologetically, where judgment can get fucked, because we're the ones that judge ourselves the most, let's face it. To get your voice out into the world, to take up space, to turn on your sensuality, to know how to pleasure yourself, to really be this full 5-dimensional version of yourself, instead of literally sitting there between 0 and neutral, not even first gear, if you think of a car. Okay? Stop acting like changing your life isn't urgent and that it's just going to solve itself with a couple of affirmations and maybe 2021 will just be the thing. 2021 might be a new year, but without a process and without support and without tribe, you're just left out at sea, stranded on your floating device. And that's fucking lonely, and it's bleak. It's really, really dangerous place to be. Okay? So just stop dimming the urgency on what's truly at stake for you, and take yourself and your life seriously, and cut the bullshit that soulmate relationships are for other people, because that story looks shit on you. Having a soulmate relationship is your birthright. Love is the highest currency on this planet. We don't die wondering, oh, I hope people know how much I earned, or I hope they know, what great dresses that I bought, or what holidays I went on. No. Was I loved? Did I love with my whole heart? That's what you're thinking of on your deathbed. Are there people around me that actually love me and know me? Or did I have so much protection on that no one ever really knew the real me? To me, that is a tragedy. This life is a gift, and you being alive is not a mistake. So it's time to wake up, get serious, and get the support, invest in yourself, and do whatever it's going to take if you want 2021 to be your year.